Okay, so in this episode of Bits and Pieces Journal, I have decided to use some of my gel plate backgrounds that I use in my membership. So the episode before this, I tried it and I really loved layering some of those excess gel plate backgrounds that I made. Just flat color, two-tone color, graded, marbled, texture, etc. And I used them in layering them. And so I did variations of dark to light, light to dark, ripped edges like I am here, as well as cut edges. And I noticed they felt, I just did them randomly to be an abstract background page in my journal. But as I'm doing this one with the blues and the greens and the teals, what's coming to me is a landscape. And so here I am rearranging and arranging. So before I was just thinking of light to dark, just overlapping, layering, etc., and getting some interesting abstract shapes. And now because of the colors, they're really making me feel of landscapes. And I have this strip right there that I'm moving around that is teal, a stripe of teal with a little edge where I ripped it has an edge of green. So it gives that illusion of a horizon line. And so horizon line in a landscape where the sky separates the earth or the sky separates the sea. And so that just naturally with that little edge of green is so amazing that I decided, let's play around with that. So here you're just seeing me really thinking about things, moving around things, changing my mind. That is what it's about. Changing your mind, being free to see how things work in different ways. And as you can see, I use some of those lighter prints that I have at the top. And I'm wondering where I want that horizon line. I love how it looks. And I've decided I'm making it higher up so the sky area is shorter and you get more of that foreground. The teal is the water and then coming down. So here I layered it out. You notice I didn't stick anything down until now. And I'm using the other side of the page so I don't have to remove it and forget what my order is. So here I'm doing the sky area. And if you notice, I left some of that white background coming through. So you can see a rip. It's like ripped in there. But it also feels like sky or also feels like really far away, a far away like mountain or something, it just gives that illusion. I love that white. And then I put in my horizon line. Now that for me really is the focal point of the piece. It really pulls it together because it feels like that little ripped area of green at the top is like a land mass far behind. So background. And then the water is like your midground. And then the green is your foreground. So usually when you do a landscape, or even in any of my paintings or artwork, even abstract, I always like to think about what's my foreground, what's my middle ground, what's my background. And in fooling around with these leftover jelly sheets, it's amazing how this came up. It struck a chord, made me think of landscape, and I played with it. As you can see, I went on and on, moving around, changing my mind without gluing because I just want to change my mind. I just want to be able to have fun. And once I got that idea, I ran with it. And here I'm just finishing it off. What else can I use? And I'm thinking of putting some kind of moon or sun. The yellow is too stark, so I brought in some of that same teal to, just kind of make it not as stark and also complement it as well, cool it down. So I've decided to put the yellow in the background and then here putting the teal on the top. And that really cinched it for me. I'm really impressed with this piece. I love it. I hope you enjoy it and you can use this as well on your pieces.